There's quite a few toxic behaviours that identify a narcissistic individual, and with these behaviours we are all more than capable of displaying them from time to time within our lives. It depends on the intentions, it depends on the circumstances, the situation. With a narcissistic individual, it's who they are. It's a pervasive pattern of behaviour. It's become their personality. So when it comes to a narcissist, one of their first toxic behaviours is not answering a simple question or answering a question with a question. Now, when we ask something and we're not sure, we can say, oh, let me think about that. Or when we're asked something by a narcissistic individual and we're afraid to give the wrong answer, we can fear answering a narcissist question. Or when someone asks us a question and we're not quite sure what they've asked, we can respond with a question to gain more clarification on the situation. With a narcissist, you can just simply ask them simple things, and because they believe they're the most important person in the room, they don't believe that they should ever have to answer to you. If you've been invited to a special occasion and you know there's nothing in either of your diary for that occasion, and 6 months down the line and you mention it to them, oh, I don't know what I'll be doing then, because they're envious of the other person's special occasion. They only want to commit to plans if they're looking to get something from you at that present moment in time. And then once their needs have been met, when the future hits and that promise that they made to you, they've suddenly forgotten all about it. They never said that. It was nothing to do with them. So with narcissistic individuals, they find it very challenging to answer some of the most simplest of questions, because they believe that they're more important to you. It questions their sense of authority. It questions their belief that they know everything before you. The silent treatment. We can all fall silent when we need to gather our thoughts, or simply when we're just busy. And we often look at a narcissist silent treatment as coming from the place that we could potentially be coming from, and they're not. Narcissistic individuals withhold communication to create a power dynamic, to leave you feeling neglected and rejected and insecure. They're looking to get you to chase after them, and if you do chase after them, they react negatively to you, and then they blame you for not leaving them alone. But if you leave them alone, they go and impress a stranger, and then they blame you for not paying them enough attention. So no matter what you do, you can't win with them. Dry begging, when they're going to go all out to drop those subtle hints to get what they want, indirectly asking so that they don't have to directly ask. And then they can turn around later down the line and claim that you don't do anything for them. And when you say that you did something for them, they can turn around and say, well, I never asked you to do that. They can go all out to ruin special occasions. Narcissistic individuals are very envious of other people's happiness. Now, for various reasons, people can not particularly like special occasions. However, they don't go all out to ruin it for everybody else. Narcissistic individuals will. They will create drama. They will create conflict. They don't see why everybody else should be happy unless they're the reason behind the other person's happiness. Then all is well and good, and they expect that eternal praise and gratitude. They will go all out to impress strangers because they're looking to maintain their image. They're looking to gain that attention and that validation. They're not interested in genuine connection, because genuine connection means that people will see them as imperfect, and they don't want to be recognized as this. So they will happily devalue you, insult you, mock you, humiliate you, fall silent on you. And then when you sort of distance yourself from them, they get offended and go and impress a stranger and claim that you're the one that doesn't appreciate them, you're the one that's not there for them. And when you go looking for answers and closure, they accuse you of being obsessed with them, of being bitter, of being jealous, of not letting them go. They're looking to make themselves look good. They can display a lot of road rage. They can have a lot of erratic and dangerous driving because, again, they believe that they own that road. Everybody else needs to get out of the way, and they can teach everybody else to drive because no one can drive as well as they do. They lack the understanding for other people. They're not willing to think what other people might be going through on a day-to-day basis. It's all about themselves. And they will happily go all out to create competitions, to pit people off against each other, that triangulation. They're looking to create an environment of rivalry between people, and if at all possible, they're looking to gain that rivalry to a point where people are seeking to outdo each other, to gain the narcissist's attention, to gain the narcissist's affection. The narcissist happily creates golden people and scapegoat people to get people to live life on the narcissistic individual's terms. When it comes to narcissistic people and their behaviour, it's all about them. It's all about them getting their own way and getting their needs met. And they will gaslight, they will blame shift, they will triangulate, they will go all out playing so many different mind games in order to get their needs met by others. And they will use smear campaigns so that they can cover their tracks. Narcissistic individuals will happily go all out to ruin other people's reputations in order to save their own. When they lose control over you, they're going to go all out to control what other people think of you so that they can control the narrative. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Come No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. They'll be in the description if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.